Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The Blue Raiders head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Tulsa's offense will take the field first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Off play action. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd downs. Their first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
But if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate.
Got a little grass. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Here's Brown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
Finds his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Right on the money. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
To the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Gets it out fast. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give, it's Jones. He's there to make the stop.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back to throw, it's Hayes. Stands in and takes the hit. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Running inside, it's Jones. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. These corners going to give them some space. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the...
Going long. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Jones. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tees. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Hand off to Jones. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Hand off for Brown. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the boot, looking for his man. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. Tulsa wasting no time.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
To the air, it's Hayes. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Wants to throw again. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Tulsa sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be
turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Makes the catch, it's Callaway. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll run it. It's Jones. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tulsa. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Allen. There he goes to the right. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, MTSU. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Swings it out to the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. At the 35, he's loose. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wells.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense gets set for second down. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Line getting set on second down. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last chance coming up. Pocket breaking down. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Oh, that was